cults are no strangers to black magic, so it should come to no surprise that parts of the island, the village, and the castle contain hints to brutal sacrifices conducted by Los Illuminados. But one particularly grim cave painting may uncover an ancient perspective into the Los Illuminados cult long before the events of Resident Evil 4. Found in the preliminary stages of the island, the cave painting might go unnoticed by the average player as it is somewhat hidden. Going straight in towards the action will likely cause you to skip it, but if you choose to explore the cavern, upon shooting a red barrel, an entire cluster of rocks reveals the path to a brutal depiction of sacrifice. What could this possibly mean in the lore of Resident Evil? How does it relate to Las Plagas? A closer look reveals the actual process of extracting the victim's organs and replacing it with something else. This process is the actual mystery. What are these people, who seemed dressed in ancient Egyptian apparel, doing to this poor victim? There's obviously a lot of gore going on in this unusual surgery. The victim is laid on a slab, sliced open, as others chant. You'll also notice that there are two separate cave paintings. The one above is slightly less visible due to the old age. It's fading away, but it seems to depict the same process, or perhaps the next step, impregnating the victim with Las Plagas. This is easily one of the most intriguing finds throughout the Resident Evil series because this wasn't created in a lab or to be sold as a bioweapon. These people in the painting truly believe they're doing the work of their leader, Las Plagas, and this artist's depiction served as a reminder for future generations to pick up where they left off. A couple of generations later, and they most certainly continued this horrifying process. A ritual slab is found in the similar cavern, but in the village, and the exact same process was to be performed on Ada Wong. Pretty damn surreal how closely Los Ganados follow the cave painting's steps. I'd theorize that the painting itself was created for future inspiration to continue this royal tradition that was performed centuries ago. Then, the Salazars, a wealthy family and cult leaders themselves, sought to dig up a possible spore, as depicted in the art. They found it, and were cursed with it ever since, locking up Las Plagas as soon as the Salazars could. There are a few context clues in the room itself. The trap spikes set to impale anyone that goes near this thing for further study, and it seems that some unfortunate travelers met their demise. Bones are still retained on the spikes. The golden links found in the chest above the spikes is an even bigger indication of how truly ancient these wall paintings are. No matter how fascinating it is to think of Resident Evil in ancient times, get rid of the Raccoon City outbreak, the T-Virus, Umbrella, this is the single benchmark into the world of BOWs before things ever hit the lab. It was Las Plagas that would bring an innocent group of villagers to their knees, and it brings this question into the discussion: how more effective is Las Plagas, a natural-born spore and entity, versus man-made viruses? It's an interesting discussion to have, especially with Resident Evil 8 on the horizon. We'll see if there are any implications there. Be sure to comment down below your thoughts and suggestions for other lore videos. You can catch me live on Twitch to talk Resident Evil and other random stuffs. Check out the Discord for further discussion and an overall friendly community. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and as always, stay single.